Well, you can see the 28 and the 4 car touch, and the 4 car gets into the right rear of Earnhardt, shoots him right straight into the wall. Earnhardt's car gets on its roof, gets hit first by Derek Cope, and then the car 33 of Robert Presley comes along and hits him as well. And lots of other cars get involved. Simply nowhere to go. When you got that many cars running at that speed, that was the fastest part of the racetrack. When they came just past the start-finish line, well, there's going to be some big damage, and there certainly was.
Mark Martin spinning through it.
Boy, he had to be glad when he looked up and saw that he hadn't felt it hit anything. And then all of a sudden, here comes a car right in front of him. That was Greg Sachs, but he dodges him and gets going again.
The loud noise you heard there with the outer part of the tire, the inner liner stayed up, but you could hear the outer tire pop as he was sliding around.
The pictures from Mark Martin's number 6. He'll be able to continue. He's being shown in the lead lap in 13th position. Back in the infield, David Hobbs has sought out Earnhardt's car owner.
Richard Childress, the question we got to ask is, how is Dale?
Well, you know, he's hurting in his chest and his collar, and I think they were going to airlift him over to Caraway. And but it don't look like anything's broke on him. And I was talking to him, and he's going to be real sore tomorrow. And he took a heck of a ride.
He took an incredible ride from what the booth said. Just sounded a real awful crash down in turn 1.
Yeah, it's tough, but I'm just happy that he's good and was up and talking, and proud of our cars for holding up.
Red flag condition at Talledaga in the Die Hard 500. For the completion of the 500, there are the remains of Earnhardt's number 3 car. He did walk away. Now the situation is this. Dusk is settling in here. The circumstances are we'll have a 5-lap shootout after this 5th caution period and red flag. Look again at what happens to Dale Earnhardt, Sterling Marlin, and the rest of the field.
The 28 and the 4 touch shoots Earnhardt right into the wall. Jeff Gordon, Dale Jarrett, and Jimmy Spencer were very fortunate to get right on through there.
It turns Earnhardt's car over, and then he is hit through the roof by the Derek Cope car first, and then a second car gets him as well. Another look. Another angle. Let's ride a final time in car number 3 as it takes the wall at over 190 miles per hour. In all, 14 cars involved in this catastrophe. 16 cars in the lead lap as we get ready to decide this in this 5-lap shootout. Now, you've been in a shootout up in Michigan years ago, Buddy Baker. 5-lapper when dusk was settling in. Pretty wild thing.
Absolutely. You know, when you start talking about your friends right now with 5 laps to go, you can count them on the palm of your hand. There's nobody out there going to let you have anything. This is going to be something to watch.
Here they come. 16 cars in that lead lap. 5 laps to decide it.
Jeff Gordon leads them off. He's had a strong car all day long. So Jimmy Spencer up there in the best position he's been all day long. Can he do anything with him? Dale Jarrett makes a move right quick down in turn 1.
Goes to the inside, looks for second. Chevy Ford, 1 and 2.
And you got 2 other Fords behind Jarrett there in the way of Rusty Wallace. And Jimmy Spencer.
Jimmy Spencer in third. Remember, he's won here at Talledaga. Then Rusty Wallace lies fourth. He pulled the big surprise at Pocono a week ago.
Here's Jarrett trying to go to the outside of Jeff Gordon. Spencer's going to try to push him on through.
That's what I was going to say. Jimmy Spencer's going with him. You see Gordon losing some ground to Jimmy Spencer as they come through the corner. And the 2-car, Rusty Wallace, moves up also.
He's taking the high side as well, trying to get third. They have Gordon hung out to dry on the bottom. Meanwhile, up on the outside, a little further back, here comes Bill Elliott back into the picture. With 4 to go, Elliott stacks them 3 wide, going down into the corner. It's Elliott on the high side and looking great. Wallace, Spencer, Gordon side by side. Jarrett stays in front. Gordon comes back to second.
And he was hoping that they would continue to run side by side, but we knew that was not going to happen. Is Gordon going to follow Jarrett and try to pull them away from the rest of the field and then fight it out between themselves? Probably not.
Mark Martin is fighting his way up through on the bottom of the field, and he is flying with Ernie Irvin, who's come from 16th.
Irvin had to make a pit stop on that caution to repair damage to the right front fender of his car.
There's Jeff Burton moving up in the 99 car to make it. Look at that front bunch. They are fighting it out. Spencer's hung out to dry on the outside.
Here comes Jeff Gordon trying to move down on the inside. Can't do it. Now he goes to the outside.
Nice move by Gordon. Gordon pulls up. And again, you've got that Ford on the inside, Chevy on the outside, and Gordon going for the lead.
Here comes Jeff Burton in the 99 on the outside. Jarrett shuts the door. Here comes Mark Martin on the inside.
Helped by Ernie Irvin. Down to the inside comes Jarrett as they shuffle in the back straightaway at 190 miles per hour in this shootout to decide the Die Hard 500.
Ernie Irvin now up to fourth. Boy, he has come from 16th position all the way up to fourth in just a couple of laps.
Mark Martin flies third. It's even across. You don't want to be even across right now. Look at Waltrip trying to find a hole. He wants to come up again. Old DW is having a great day. Jeff Bodine just outside of him.
2 laps to go.
And if they're going to catch this front bunch, they can't run side by side trying to win this race. It's going to come down to these 4 cars if they don't get single file behind them.
It'll be the white flag when they come back.
Out of turn 2.
Here comes Spencer. He's got away from that second group back there. 5 cars now in the fray for the lead.
Gordon has control of the race. Perched in second spot is Jarrett. I think that's where he wants to be. What about Martin back there in that number 6?
Well, you got 4 Fords there chasing that one Chevrolet right now. I believe that Jarrett figures he made his move a little bit too early there a moment ago. He's going to be content to sit there for a moment. They come down to get the white flag this time. Then where will he make the move if he has enough to make a move?
The surprise car right now sitting there at 6th spot. Look at Jeff Bodine come into this. This is not over by a long shot.
Moments are running out. This is it. Final lap in this 5-lap shootout. You have Gordon in front, wheeling off out of turn 2, looking to the inside. Jarrett, Mark Martin right there.
Nobody's made a move yet. They're all single file down the back straightaway.
Maybe they can't make a move. Maybe they don't have enough horsepower.
Gordon has him covered. Here comes Martin peeking on the inside.
Well, Ernie took a peek on the inside, but he couldn't quite do anything with him. Now's the time. He's going to have to move now if he's going to make a pass.
The Chevy of Jeff Gordon stays first. Dale Jarrett right there in second. As they come back around, checkers about to fall. And you're going to watch this finish at the line. It's Gordon.